Alright, fine, I'll do it. So, ArcRevo is finally starting this weekend, even though I don't think BBTAG is dry or just dead just yet. I also think it's time to say that this is the place for Blazblue Cross Tag Battle 3.0 or sometime an update coming for now. But enough all of that, I'm here to present you all with What If Qrow Branwen was in Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. Now some people might already be going, yeah, he's already just gonna be like a male Ruby Rose. Okay, and I mean, listen, if you have watched RWBY, you know that Qrow's weapon ain't just a crescent rose. It can turn into a sword, a banger, and a scythe. Also, Qrow in Volume 6 and 7 specifically has also proved that he can also throw hands as well. Also, don't worry, I tried my very best with him to be very creative when it comes to his moveset predictions and analysis. So don't worry, I woke up in the morning of this video and I said, hey yo, I got some cool ways to make Qrow very fire in BBTAG. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love you share this out, put it on Reddit, give me my clout. Nah, but all seriousness, I would love you hit the subscribe button and turn on all them notifications. Just smack the bell, hit all so you'll forever be notified on the wonderful content of this channel. We are so close to the road to 10K subscribers, so I would appreciate if you hit the button for me, please. Enough of that, let's get into the video. LGI, let's get it, let go.
Alright, who's next?
Let's see who's stronger.
Alright, first moves first. Let's start with one of Qrow's more iconic moves. It's when he turns himself into a high-speed chainsaw. So essentially, it's like RWBY Buzzsaw Blast, you know, the jump 236A. Now the gimmick with Qrow's version of it though, would be that his Buzzsaw attack will move horizontal forward than it moving in the arc, unlike RWBY's. Since RWBY's version of the Buzzsaw gives off more hits depending on how high she is, for Qrow's it will be a multi-hit until it wall carries or after a certain amount of hits. Now you're probably wondering, yeah, that's kind of trash because, you know, there's not a lot of stuff you do in the air. Well, the hitbox of it will be big because, you know, Qrow is also taller than RWBY. He's scythe, he makes it go further, it's longer. You get the whole ordeal. It can clip people anywhere on the screen. Just block it. Now his normal 236A, you know, my bias is kind of here because I keep referencing this character and you probably know who my favorite character to play with in BBTAG is at this point. I want it to be similar to Naoto Shirogane's bullets. Like in Volume 3, Qrow vs. Winter is one of the few characters in the show that he can like literally run and shoot bullets at the same time. And I think this will match Qrow's perfectly because it's not like he shoots them all in a rapid fire automatically and nor consistently. For 241A, I know this is mad random, but I'm going to kind of reference Devil May Cry here. I want Qrow to have a similar move to Dante's Shredder from that game. This move would be really good because it keeps the opponent locked on defense, and you can also potentially use an assist or something to go for some type of mix-up or cross-up after you get that out there. I also liked how Shredder looks in Devil May Cry, and I think all Scythe characters need something like that. I wanted Gordo to have something more like that when BBTAG came out, but it's cool. It's cool. Just give him a move that looks like Shredder. Alright, now again, for this video, I'm actually going to reference something that y'all probably didn't think I would put in this video. Today, I'm going to reference a lot of Dragon Ball FighterZ. There are a lot of cool concepts from two characters I like from that game, so let's get into it. So if you play DBFZ, you know Ultra Instinct Goku has a 6H, and that's called Secret Sensation. That move sounds so badass. I just looked this up as I wrote this video. It's so fire. That name is so rough. Anyway, now since BBTAG doesn't really have buttons like this, I was thinking, what if Qrow can use his shape-shifting abilities to fly past you quickly and pop you up in this air? Most likely the best way to implement this would be his DP, and you could combo after it. I was scared in theory it would be kind of busted, but there are too many characters in this game that can successfully combo from a DP, such as Lene, Yang, and Naoto Shirogane. Just like DBFZ though, it won't work on everything, especially throws and supers, and you also know the properties of how DPs work in Blazblue Cross Tag Battle at this point. Now for another Dragon Ball FighterZ reference, I don't know if this is really good, but I personally love this move from Gogeta Blue in Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you watch RWBY Volume 5, when it was Qrow versus Tyrion, Qrow just literally just jumped up, did a whole spin against Tyrion. I am 100% in love with 214B, the DP. That way it could translate into Qrow's moveset for BBTAG, and it would be similar except for the fact that at the end of it, it will make the opponent be in a hard knockdown state after, because you know you don't have Vanish in Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. So it'd be really good mid-screen and end up putting the opponent in the corner. The 214C version, if landed successfully, would just let Qrow get a wall splat from it. By the way, Neil Pollington made me really like the concept of wall splats and sticks in BBTAG. I don't know any other characters that probably have it. There's probably multiple characters, like I know one maybe would be Aquaman, but other than that, I don't really experiment with a lot of characters besides RWBY, Persona, and a couple Blazblue ones, so sorry for my lack of knowledge there. Maybe this is kind of broken, but I don't know. I'm not gonna act like though this wouldn't just be some of the most sauciest combos in Blazblue Cross Tag Battle if he got in. Now this is where I was trying to make him unique, and I think they would find some way to incorporate Qrow's semblance in game. For people who need a refresher, Qrow's semblance is Ro's semblance, misfortune. Brings misfortune wherever he goes, and unlike most semblances, his is almost constantly active and uncontrollable, with random spikes leading to incidents as small as glass being knocked on the floor, or as accessible as a block to chopping off the corner of a building in his semblance. Can come to an advantage in his fight, such as when Tyrion and RWBY when he falls through no roof. Again, to be honest, the only way to incorporate Qrow's semblance in BBTAG is giving him some sort of RNG or just making it busted overall. So I know this is not actually how I would make the character. I probably just would not just leave that out all entirely, to be honest with you. But just for the sake of incorporating the RWBY character's semblance, let's keep the theme going. I think when his health is low, he should gain an attack boost or have faster resonance meter gain. In resonance, it could him either be gaining an attack boost similar to Yang, make the opponent meter decrease by 1, and that sounds really broken, or have a lockout for a certain period of time, or giving him instant access to an astral. Now I don't know how this balancing would work, and this without this would make him bust and all that mumbo jumbo, but this was the only way I could come up with incorporating Qrow's semblance into Cross Tag Battle. Now this is why we get into the super. This is actually pretty hard as well. And since Qrow didn't do something super dynamic, I would bring up supers from other games that I think could translate well with this Harbinger. So Super 1, somewhat similar to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think an Albert Wesker super where he bounces off the screen from like everywhere in a frenzy, but in like his super scythe mode would be so gas. I would love that. I'm with that. Super 2, I don't know which super I'm gonna pick, so I'm gonna just pick a game with a sword that looks cool and see how he gonna rock out from there. Alright, here you go. Alright guys, that being said, if you have any comments, concerns, or ideas on how I did this moveset for Qrow, his is very hard because he didn't really do nothing really like that stands out besides just using a different mode of his weapon or shooting something. And he just does cool stuff, right? He's like that character that don't really gotta do too much to do cool things. He ain't gotta have no giant laser beam or a Kamehameha to pop off. He don't need that. Qrow just goated, okay? But regardless, tell me how you guys feel about this video today. If you liked the video, hit the like button, please. I really do appreciate it. And also, I would really love if you guys hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 9K. If I could hit that before October 24th, it will be lit. That is my birthday. I got bars. Ooh, that being said, go ahead and subscribe. And remember, join my Discord in the description down below, probably in the comments. And also remember, you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out.
I've been the devil, I need me an arc and no water. I'm breathing, I feel like Tanjiro. Walking this bitch with a zombie, I let you rock it, I keep me a domino. Bitch, on my dick, man, I feel like a Zaki. Stretching that pussy out like it's Pilates. I'm snatching the soul like right out of a body. Fire, I spitting, I feel like Dobby. White bitch, blonde hair, looking like Lucy. She from Kyoshi, I paint her face Suki.